Dehydration occurs when more water or fluid leaves the body than enters it. The human body is roughly 75% water. Without this water, it cannot survive. Water is found inside cells, within blood vessels, and between cells. It regulates our body temperature, helps in digestion, and acts as lubricant and cushions our joints. We lose water through breathing, sweating, peeing, etc. As little as the loss of 2% water makes us thirsty, and if you lose 4 to 5% of our body fluid, we feel dehydrated. Dehydration may occur when you don't drink enough, either because you are sick or busy, or because you lack access to safe drinking water when you are traveling. Other dehydration causes include diarrhea or vomiting, or severe diarrhea accompanied by vomiting and fever, which cause severe loss of water, minerals, and electrolytes in a short amount of time. You lose water when you sweat. If one does vigorous activities and don't replace the fluid, you can become dehydrated. Hot, humid weather increases the amount you sweat and the amount of fluid you lose. Increased urination due to uncontrolled or undiagnosed diabetes or certain diuretic medicines. Some blood pressure medication can also lead to dehydration because they cause you to urinate more. The body's initial response to dehydration is thirst, to increase water intake and decrease urine output to conserve water loss. The urine will become concentrated and more yellow in color as the level of water loss increases. Water need varies from person to person and situation. The signs and symptoms of dehydration include dry mouth, eyes stop making tears, sweating may stop, weakness, muscle cramps, nausea, heart palpitation, lightheadedness, especially while standing. The body tries to maintain the amount of blood that is pumped by the heart. The amount of fluid in the intravascular space is decreased. The body compensates for this decrease by increasing the heart rate and making the blood vessels constrict to try to maintain the blood pressure and the blood flow to the vital organs of the body. The body shunts blood flow away from the skin to the internal organs like the brain, heart, lungs, kidneys, and intestine, causing the skin to feel cool and calm. This coping mechanism begins to fail as the dehydration increases. With increased dehydration, confusion and weakness occurs as the brain and the other parts receive less blood flow, thus reducing the amount of oxygen reaching the tissues. If dehydration remains untreated, it causes urinary tract infection, organ failure, and even death. Dehydration can be identified by the doctor by physical examination. If you are dehydrated, you are likely to have low blood pressure. Blood tests can be done to check number of factors such as the level of electrolytes, especially sodium and potassium. The effective treatment to dehydration is to replace the fluid and electrolyte by oral rehydration solution. These solutions contain water and salts in specific proportion to replenish both the fluid and electrolytes. Salts and fluid delivered intravenously are absorbed quickly and speed recovery.